In a landmark legal decision, Atlanta rapper Young Thug, born Jeffery Lamar Williams, has been prohibited from entering the metro Atlanta area for a decade following his release from jail, a preventive measure aimed at deterring future criminal activity. This unprecedented move has sparked widespread discussion about the balance between public safety and individual rights, especially concerning a figure as influential as Young Thug. Young Thug's legal troubles began in May 2022 when he was arrested on charges, including racketeering, drug possession, and illegal firearm possession. Prosecutors allege that his record label, YSL, Young Stoner Life, functioned as a criminal street gang involved in various illegal activities throughout Atlanta. The case drew significant media attention, not only because of Young Thug's celebrity status, but also due to the broader implications for the hip-hop community and discussions about the use of rap lyrics in criminal prosecutions. After spending over 900 days in custody, Young Thug entered a plea deal in October 2024. He pleaded guilty to multiple charges, including gang-related activities, drug offenses, and firearm possession. The court sentenced him to 40 years, with 5 years commuted to time served and the remaining 35 years suspended, provided he adheres to strict probation conditions. One of the most notable conditions is his banishment from the metro Atlanta area for the first 10 years of his probation. The banishment clause is particularly significant, given Young Thug's deep ties to Atlanta. The city is not only his hometown, but also the birthplace of his music career. However, the court deemed this measure necessary to prevent potential recidivism and to distance him from environments and associations that could lead to further criminal behavior. Under the terms of his probation, Young Thug must leave the Atlanta area within 48 hours of his release and is prohibited from returning for a decade. Exceptions are made for specific circumstances, such as attending immediate family members' weddings, funerals, graduations, or medical emergencies. In such cases, he is allowed to enter the area 24 hours before the event and must depart within 48 hours afterward. Additionally, he is permitted to return up to 4 times a year to participate in live anti-gang and anti-gun violence presentations aimed at educating local youth. These conditions underscore the court's intent to rehabilitate rather than solely punish. By involving Young Thug in community outreach, the court aims to leverage his influence to deter others from engaging in gang-related activities. This approach reflects a broader trend in the criminal justice system toward restorative justice, emphasizing rehabilitation and community engagement over incarceration. Despite the stringent restrictions, there is a provision for potential leniency. If Young Thug complies with all probation conditions without violations for the first 3 years, he may be allowed to visit his Atlanta home starting October 31st, 2027. These visits would be limited to 2 weeks at a time, up to 4 times per year, and would require prior notification to his probation officer. This concession acknowledges the importance of family and community ties in the rehabilitation process, while maintaining safeguards to prevent reoffending. The decision to banish Young Thug from Atlanta has sparked a broader conversation about the use of banishment as a legal tool. Historically, banishment has been employed as a form of punishment, but its application in modern times, especially in the United States, is relatively rare and often controversial. Critics argue that banishment can infringe upon constitutional rights, such as the right to travel and the right to familial association. Supporters, however, contend that in cases involving gang-related activities, removing an individual from their former environment can be a crucial step in preventing relapse into criminal behavior. In Young Thug's case, the banishment serves multiple purposes. It acts as a deterrent against future criminal conduct, protects the community from potential harm, and provides a rapper with an opportunity to rebuild his life away from negative influences. By relocating, he can focus on his music career and personal development without the pressures and temptations that may have contributed to his legal troubles. The implications of this case extend beyond Young Thug himself. It sets a precedent for how the legal system can address cases involving high-profile individuals with significant influence over their communities. The combination of punitive measures, such as banishment, with rehabilitative efforts, like community service and public speaking engagements, reflects a nuanced approach to justice that balances accountability with the opportunity for redemption. As young Thug embarks on this new chapter of his life, the world will be watching to see how he navigates these challenges. His actions will not only determine his future, but could also influence how similar cases are handled in the future. If he successfully adheres to the terms of his probation and uses his platform to promote positive change, it could serve as a powerful example of how individuals can transform